Hey guys, welcome back to a long overdue episode of How Much Faster. In this series, I take a stock car around the Nordschleife lap, gaining a lap time for that car. I then take a fully upgraded version of that car, keeping the stock engine in, but putting as much power in as possible. I then compare the difference between those two lap times, coming up with a difference, which is the score in which it will achieve, to create a leaderboard for all the other cars to be compared against. I haven't made a How Much Faster video in a very long time, so hopefully I explained that well enough. But let's get right into the video really. In today's How Much Faster video, I'm using the 1990 Mazda MX-5 Miata, as suggested by Mr. X. So this car from stock has 116 horsepower, 100 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2,200 pounds, and is E-Class 272. The rules for this series, I'm not allowed to tune the cars, I'm not allowed to test drive them beforehand, and I'm allowed rewind on in case I make a mistake that could be detrimental to the car's lap time. I actually don't have the rest of the lap times in front of me, so I don't think I'll be able to... Let me just look for them. I found them. I should be able to then figure out whereabouts it places, but they're not they're not in order. They're in order of episode. So this is episode 17. I'll make sure to put down in the comments what place this comes, because I don't actually have the list in front of me. So other than that, let's get right into the video, into the lap time. Sorry if that's a lot of rambling. You've got to be kidding me. I've just lost battery in my controller. Let me just swap them over. Let me check the live stream. This is one of the bodgiest videos I've ever made. I'm sorry. But let me make sure I'm back. There we go. I'm back. I'm sorry, guys. This car feels quite nippy. Very light, obviously. It's a very tiny car. I think this is one of the lower PI cars. It starts off in E-Class, so it's definitely one of the lower ones. It's actually been a couple of months, I think, since I made the last video. It might not have been a couple of months since I released the last video. I tend to make them in advance. I'm a bit rusty, but if I'm rusty with both cars, the difference should be like relative to the other cars, which is a good thing about this series. It's not got a lot of power, it's struggling to get up here. I was pretty much flat out round that corner. That was a dodgy corner. This car isn't terrible, it's just not very fast. It feels okay to drive. Let's see what his top end speed is. 109, 110. I mean, around a shorter circuit, this car could actually be quite good for its PI. But because this is a very, right, it's got fast parts and then some little technical parts. I don't think this is going to do very well overall, but let's see how it does with the difference compared to its upgraded bigger brother. Okay, so that's a 923. Point, was that 040? 040. Let's just have a look through the deck of lap times. So that's slower than the Montreal. It's a lot slower than the Jag. It's faster than the Fiat X19. Slower than the Mitsubishi Starion. Obviously slower than the Opel Manta. A lot faster than the Volvo 123 GT. Stock. A lot faster than the Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Stock. Slower than the Dodge SRT4. It's 22 seconds slower than the Maserati A6 GS. Faster than the AMC Pacer, slower than the Lincoln Continental, slower than the 850. 1 second faster. This is actually one of a good car to compare it to. It has the same PI. It's 1 second faster than the BMW 507. It has exactly the same stock PI actually. I don't know why I didn't twig onto that. So yeah, it's 1 second faster than the 1959 BMW 507, which is the same PI. So, that's how it just stands against stock cars. Let's see what the upgraded car can do for us. So when I was upgrading this, I noticed that the PI was not going up very fast, and then when the power came in, the PI just piled on. So the power has a lot of influence on this car, but I don't think overall it came out very powerful. So the upgraded version of the 1990 Mazda MX-5 Miata. 370 horsepower from 116. So in other cars we were seeing about double. This is literally triple the horsepower. The torque is now 275 foot-pounds of torque, so again nearly tripled the torque. It weighs more actually. I think that's down to the roll cage and the engine parts. So it actually weighs more. One of the first cars, I think it is the first car in this series that actually weighs more. And from E-Class 272, it's now boosted all the way up to S-Class 703. So some interesting stats for this. I think this is going to be quite a good car overall. Definitely it upgrades, like just from the numbers, it's looking good. So let's see what it can actually achieve. Okay, this is a little rocket ship. Sorry if I'm very quiet, I'm focusing on getting this right. Because it's definitely a lot of it's now a totally different car to what I was driving like 5 minutes ago. Whoa, 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 I thought I could clip that. Let's give it another go. Stay away from that little curve there. Still a very light car even though it put on a bit of weight. it's a very capable car to drive. It's not particularly hard to drive. It's just, it's definitely a lot, it's very different from the stock car. So it's a very big difference in how you drive them. I'll take that. If you remember, I messed up on the carousel in the stock car, so... Whoa! I just clipped that curb there, it did not like that. Stay away from curbs in this car. That was a terrible corner. $158, $159. Losing speed on the uphill. Imagine about 165 to 170 down here. Maybe not. Hunt, 7 minutes, 32. Point, what was that again? Point, come on, load. 0.815, right. This is the boring part, this is where maths comes into play. So, bear with me. Nearly there. Nearly there. The difference in is a whopping 110.225 seconds. I will just have a flick through and see which ones it beats, but I don't think I'll be able to tell you what place it's come. So, it beats the Mustang. It beats the Alfa Romeo Montreal. It beats the Jaguar XJS. It beats the Subaru Impreza WRX STI. It does not beat the 1975 Fiat X1, so I don't believe it's going to hit first place. It beats the Mitsubishi Starion. It beats the Opel Manta. It does not beat the 1967 Volvo 123 GT. It does not beat the 1991 Jeep Grand Wagoneer, so it's at least in 4th place. It does not beat the Dodge SRT. It does not beat the Maserati. It does not... Wait, it does beat the Maserati. And it does beat the SRT4, sorry. It does not beat the AMC Pacer X, so it's in 5th place at least. It beats the Lincoln Continental. It beats the BMW 850. It beats the BMW 507, which its stock car was exactly the same PI, as I've said many times. And it does beat the Mercedes-Benz C32 AMG. So, just by doing some process of elimination in my head there, I believe the Mazda MX-5 Miata, it is in 5th place, but I will clarify that in the comments down below. Go look at the top comment. I should pin my comment so you can see it first. From now on, I might actually like put the car that I used in the comments, and then put which other cars come a place above and a place below. So I'll put 3 cars in the comments, the middle one being the one I use in the video, just so you can get a gauge of which cars it comes in between. Obviously if it goes to top place, I'll only put the car that is in 2nd place behind it, just so you can get like a visual of the leaderboards. And I might put the full leaderboard in the description. I don't know if there's a maximum amount of characters though that I could put in the description, which is the reason why I haven't done that up until now. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Sorry if this was a bit of a scuffed episode. It's my first How Much Faster video back. I'd kind of forgotten the format of which I was doing these, but hopefully everything made sense. If it doesn't, please feel free to go and watch my first ever video. I think that was the Mustang GT Coupe. Other than that, thank you for watching guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace out and bye.